Hello people, today we're actually gonna talk about something other than fairy tale, and it's actually an idea I got back on my other channel, but I never got around to uploading it, so I'm doing it here. A character from a certain manga inspired me to do this topic. The topic in question is perverted characters in manga and anime. This will be a kind of discussion video, or rather I'll be listing my top 3 perverted characters in anime or manga that I've actually run into, and after this video I'll be expecting lots of comments of your favorite perverts. Okay, so let's just jump right into this. So through my years of being into manga and anime, well, I've run into quite a few perverted characters to say the least. I have, however, as I said before, narrowed it down to 3 of them, my favorite ones. At number 3, we have Master Roshi from the Dragon Ball franchise. This fucking dude is quite a guy. Like, just a few episodes into the first Dragon Ball series, we get to see the greatness that is Master Roshi's perverted side. Like most perverts, he's pretty fucking shameless, let's be real. But what I find rather astonishing about Roshi in particular is the fact that he's old as fuck and he's still kicking. I mean, this guy has lived beyond the lifespan of a regular human and is still looking for a little fun here and there, you know. I mean, even when he's first introduced, the one thing he asks for is to see Bulma's underwear. And let's just say that he gets a little more than he bargained for. And this goes on throughout the series, however, he's not always on this perverted side. I mean, we've seen Roshi being very responsible on that front from time to time as well, so he's not quite as extreme as some others that exist out there. But yeah, it's still pretty bad. Number 2. Jiraiya, also known as the pervy sage from the Naruto franchise. While I'm not really a fan of the series, I mean, I don't hate it, but I also it doesn't really stand out to me. There is one dude who I cannot ignore for this list, and that is Jiraiya. The old fuck is kind of similar to that of Master Roshi in the way that he's pretty old. I mean, he's not outlived Roshi by any means, but he's pretty much going at it with young women all the time when he gets an opportunity. I mean, he's the kind of guy who will peek through a tiny gap to catch just a glimpse of the womanly curves, even if it kills him in the process. This guy even writes erotic novels or some shit like that. I can't remember exactly what type of books they were, but yeah, in the series he's known to be the author for a series of books which touches on the topic of love to the extreme. As far as perverts in anime go, Jiraiya is the real deal, my friends. Anyway, let's get to the jewel of this video, because there is one that I've actually discovered recently who crushes these gentlemen like they're ants, so to speak. At number 1, we have the king of all, no, the god of all perverts. Not anywhere else will you find a dude who reaches for the stars more than this fucking guy, and this man is Mineta from Boku no Hero Academia. Okay, where do I even begin? This guy, I mean, there are so many epic and funny moments in the series where Mineta's sexual desires gets the better of him. I mean, he's young, so unlike the previous picks, he's not a walking fossil who just wants some fresh meat. This guy is just beginning to bloom, and this is very well showcased in the series without spoiling anything for anime onlys or people who plan on picking up the series. Let's just say that at one point, when he walks into the room of a girl, the first thing he fucking does is opening her drawers filled with clothes. I mean, we've seen this kind of thing in fairy tale with Natsu and Happy, but they're just doing it to mess with Lucy. Well, this guy is like drawn to this kind of stuff like the strongest magnet you'll ever experience in 2 lifetimes. He also does what most people do in real life, and while your average guy will keep eye contact with girls, this guy fails to do this pretty badly. And well, he's got a pretty big obsession for boobs, so if this guy were to make it into fairy tale somehow, he'd be in heaven. There aren't enough words to describe why this guy is the best dude in any series. As a fellow pervert, I feel for this man. Alright, those were my top picks when it comes to perverted characters in anime and manga. I'd love to know your favorites, so comment down below, and as always, if you did, please like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. This has been your favorite host, Perm, and I'll see you soon.